Hey you guys, good morning and welcome to my relaxed and realistic quarantine morning routine. There's really no reason for me to set the alarm because I have a bird's nest right outside my window, so the bird chirping that you heard in the beginning of this video is actual audio recording. So those birds wake me up typically between 7:30 and 8:30 every single morning. I do like the idea of starting the day before my kids. If you're new here, I have two kids. I have a preteen son named Jay and a 3-year-old daughter named Ava Noel. I do reach for my phone in the morning, but I make it a habit of instead of looking at social media, I use this time to read my Bible and check my emails. I always start my day off with brushing my teeth. Yes, I do it even before breakfast. If I'm going somewhere, I of course freshen up before I leave, but I do like to start my day off with not having a yucky mouth. So anyway, I use antiseptic mouthwash, then brush, then use a fluoride rinse. And then after breakfast, I floss. Next, I do my morning skincare routine. And yes, I use a microfiber washcloth, which is less abrasive than a typical terry cloth one, and I'm very gentle when using it on my skin. That door you see behind me actually links my son's room to the bathroom, which is why I take evening showers so the sound won't disturb him. Even when we're staying in the house, I like to freshen up my wash and go.
It's not for me to say you love. Go with the brothers, boo, you know how we do. It's
I do like to change into something that's comfy but still form-fitting. Baggy clothes tend to make me feel less motivated. It is uncharacteristically cold this morning, so I threw on some socks and my house slides before heading downstairs. The first thing that I always do in the morning is open up the patio blinds. Natural sunlight always helps me with the morning blues. I decided this morning to attempt a breakfast that I saw on TikTok.
go with the brothers, boo, you know how we do. It's not for me to say you love. It's not for me to say you love.
So I'm just making a breakfast wrap. I crack 2 eggs and then season it, and then I'm just gonna add some toppings. After the egg cooks for a moment, I'm just going to add bacon to it, kale, and green onions. This part you can get really creative and just add whatever you want. Again, I'm just gonna let that cook for a moment, and I'm gonna use half of an avocado. I'm actually gonna spread this on a tortilla. If I had hummus, I would probably use that instead.
You know how we do.
So I put that on top of my egg with the avocado face down, and then I flip the egg concoction over. So I'm letting the tortilla toast.
It's not for me to say you love. Go with the brothers, boo, you know how we do.
So after the tortilla is lightly toasted, I take it off the burner, and it looks so good. I actually do need to roll it, but it's too hot. So in the meantime, I'm going to make my whipped coffee. Literally, whipped coffee is so easy and so delicious. I'm literally obsessed with it. So all you'll need is 2 tablespoons of instant coffee, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of hot water, and that's it. Today I added an extra tablespoon of water just because I wanted to dilute the caffeine as much as possible. But you know, add or subtract whatever you wish. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is mix. In this part, if you have a hand mixer, go ahead and use that. And if you make this every day, I highly suggest you get one. If not, you can just use a hand whisk. But I like the whip consistency to be nice and fluffy and airy. You'll see it go from like a liquid consistency to a caramel color whip consistency right before your eyes. And with a hand mixer, that takes about 2 to 3 minutes, but with a hand whisk, that can take up to 10 minutes. So it's so much more convenient just to have that hand mixer, but use what you have.
It's not for me to say you love.
I was still really tired while filming this. Like, obviously I'm making my coffee right now, so I hadn't had any caffeine all day yet. So I was so out of it. I was spilling things all over the place. And even when I made this coffee, when I look back at this footage, I was like, what am I doing? First of all, I didn't whip it long enough, so it's not even a whip consistency at all. And then I started stirring it. Usually I stir it, but like not as hard as I stirred, as you guys will see in the next clip. So I'm just going to insert some pictures of how it typically looks. It doesn't look this like blonde, as you guys will see in later footage at all, usually when I make it. So just disregard what it looks like in this footage. I can make it a lot better. I was just out of it because I was so tired and hungry. Morning is my favorite time to eat fruit. It is mango season, so I just wanted to cut up this mango and eat it. The easiest way to do it is to cut it in like these strips, so you can kind of cut it around the bone, however you cut it, but just kind of peel it around like you guys see me doing on a cup. Make sure that the cup is not like a glass cup that is not going to like chip or break. But yes, it's so easy to get the actual meat off the mango by doing this trick. So you guys make sure that you do it this way.
It's not for me to say you love. It's not for me to say you love.
I try to remember to take my vitamins every day, so I like to take a multivitamin, a vitamin C tablet. I know the next one says vitamin C, but that's just because the bottles look identical. I accidentally grabbed the wrong one. Actually take one that just supports your digestive system by adding or multiplying the good bacteria that's in the gut. caffeine makes you extremely dehydrated, I like to go ahead and get my water intake. I'm just going to use this canteen that I got from TJ Maxx. I love it. It keeps your colds cold for about 12 hours and then your hots warm for about the same length of time. Again, I got it from TJ Maxx for about $10. Such a great investment.
It's not for me to say you love.
The mornings are also my favorite time to get work done and to be creative, so I like to edit around this time and do my voiceovers because it's nice and quiet. So I like to do a stretching activity in the morning as well. It's not really like a yoga activity or anything. It's just there to stretch my back. I will leave the video in the description box below. It is awesome, especially if you have back pain. A lot of people don't know, but I was in a car accident last November. So I sometimes have back pains when I wake up in the morning. So I like to do this just to strengthen my back and to stretch it out, just to make it feel better.
With the brothers, boo, you know how we do. Go with the brothers, boo, you know how we do. It's not for me to say.
I am a plant mama, so I do water my plants about 1 to 2 times a week depending on the plant and what they look like. And if need be, I do rotate my plants once a week as well, just so that I can get an even distribution of sun.
Go with the brothers, boo, you know how we do. It's to say.
So I hear Miss Ava Noel upstairs. She's getting up, so I'll go upstairs to go grab her. She's usually up before her brother, and I like to make their breakfast nice and warm and fresh. So I bring her downstairs to begin her morning routine. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and like this video. I will see you guys really soon. Take care. Bye.